in today's video, I'm going to be doing another hot or not video. Today, it's going to be on the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I was gonna do a first impressions on it. I figured like a hot or not / like review would be more helpful than a first impressions, because you don't really know if you truly love a foundation by just doing a first impressions. So I figured this would be a more helpful video. I've been using the foundation for about a week and a half now, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it and what I think about it, if I think it's worth the money. So yeah, if you guys want to hear my review, then please keep watching. So yeah, this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I have never tried a face and body foundation or like a light medium coverage foundation like this before. I usually go for like medium to full coverage foundations. So yeah, I don't know what made me get this, but I saw so many reviews on it and a lot of people were raving about it, so I was like, I'm gonna try it out. This is also my first product by Dior, and this foundation does retail for $40, which I thought was pretty good for Dior. I don't know, I've never tried any of their products, but I feel like most of their foundations are like a lot more than $40, so I feel like 40 is like pretty average for a high-end foundation at Sephora. You also do get 1.6 fluid ounce, which is actually a little bit more than a typical foundation that has 1 ounce. So yeah, you do get a little bit more in here, which is a good thing, because you'll see when I get into the pros and cons of why I think that's a good thing. But yeah, and the packaging, I just actually spilt it all over my pants, like it like shot up, but it's like a squeeze bottle. I don't know why it's doing that, but it didn't look like that before, but it's like a plastic squeeze bottle. This foundation does come in 40 different shades, which is awesome. It's going to be a shade for everybody. I did end up getting the shade 3N, which is like 3 neutral, and it worked pretty good for buying it online. It's a pretty good match. So on the Sephora website, it says it's medium coverage. The skin type that it's good for is sensitive, normal, dry, oily, and combination. And the finish is matte, which I think that a lot of these face and body foundations are normally dewy, so when I saw that this one was matte, which is like a finish I like to go for, I do have really oily skin. Okay, so that's pretty much all the information about the foundation. Like I said, I have been using it for about a week and a half now, and so far I do really like it. I think it's a good foundation, but I don't think it's for everybody, and I'm going to tell you guys why. I feel like it's a light to medium coverage. It's not exactly like a medium coverage like right away. I feel like you definitely have to build it up. This foundation is very buildable. I feel like the more layers you put on, you could get that full coverage finish, but I feel like you will be using a lot of product. So definitely keep that in mind if you are somebody that likes a more fuller coverage. The finish is beautiful and it blends in really nicely, but to get that coverage, you have to build it up. The finish is beautiful, and it's funny because I saw a couple of reviews that said that it wasn't like a matte finish, but I thought it was a matte finish. I thought it had a really nice powder matte finish. I definitely said it because I have oily skin, but I do feel like the finish is definitely matte. So I feel like it could work for dry skin, but if you don't like that matte finish, then you probably won't like it. I don't think it clung to any dry patches. I have a little bit from like acne scarring on like my forehead and my chin, and it didn't really cling to them or accentuate them. It has a really beautiful natural finish. Like it looks so natural on the skin, like compared to other foundations that I've been using. I feel like this is so natural looking. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. So if that's the kind of look that you like, then you would definitely like this foundation. What I was super surprised about too is that it lasts all day, which is awesome. Like I didn't have to reapply foundation. I did have to powder, I think once throughout the day. I didn't have to reapply concealer anywhere. Like it actually stayed put all day, which is awesome. So it is a very long-lasting foundation. I feel like I would probably rather this in the summer when you don't want anything super heavy and like it says it's waterproof, sweat-proof. I think this is a perfect foundation for the summertime. I'm going to still continue to use it. I really like it. I just know that you have to use a lot of product if you want to get like a fuller coverage. So keep that in mind if you are looking for a fuller coverage look, but you want to try this foundation out. I 100% recommend this being applied with a brush. I feel like a sponge, it's not even worth it. You're going to be wasting so much money because it's going to just soak up in that sponge, and you're probably going to go through it way quicker than you would if you're applying it with a brush. And it also shears it out a lot, so I 100% would use a brush to apply it. I like a more dense brush, like the Sigma 3D HD Kabuki or the F80 brush from Sigma. I feel like these two brushes or something similar to like these that's really dense, that really buffs in foundation well. I feel like these are your best bet for this foundation, or at least what I find works the best. Yeah, so I really like it. I think it is a hot product, but like I said, it's not for everybody. If you have redness, acne, I wouldn't even bother picking it up, because I actually had red texture like right here on my cheekbone, and it didn't cover it up at all. Slightly covered it up, but like not enough. But I definitely had to go in with some Shape Tape over it to conceal it. So yeah, definitely not full coverage. If you have acne, redness, it's not going to cover it up completely. So definitely keep that in mind. If you are someone who likes a lightweight foundation just to kind of even out your skin tone a little bit and look very natural, look like your skin, then I think this foundation would definitely be for you. But yeah, that is my opinion on it. I think it is good. I personally really like it, but like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions about this foundation that I kind of didn't go over, leave them in the comments below and I will definitely get back to you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.